Hi, welcome back again. Power BI session, second session, in which we understand the structure and the hierarchy of the Power BI, how it's look like, what are the options in a Power BI. To get familiar about what is going on in the upcoming days, you need to just subscribe my YouTube channel. You need to just search out by the name of Fahad and CH. Come to my playlist. There are a lot of the playlists are available. You need to just watch out individually. And if you follow more thing about the content related material, you need to search me by the Fahad and CS on the Google. There's a blog Fahad and CS blogspot.com. You need to follow here for the more update. Okay, after the installation of the Power BI, you need to search about by the name Power BI desktop and just click on it. And when the Power BI launch, it will just show you the first screen where the templates and the recommendation, including the recent file, are available, which means that if you want to work from the blank report, you need to just click on it. Otherwise, the resources of the data are here, which means that if you want to import the data from OneLake, catalog, Excel, SQL, learn with sample data, Power BI is also providing you a sample data, and numbers kind of the other resources also available in the Power BI, like Oracle, PDF file, folder, XML, JSON, and other resources also available. The recommendation are here. If you know about the what is Power BI, you need to just click on it. Otherwise, the recent all file is available here. If you want to click on the open, there is all save file is available, and if there is any file is saved on the OneDrive, you can also click on it. Similarly, the sign-in option is available here, which means that in future, if you want to publish your data on the Microsoft site, okay, where the complete dashboard will be published there, in future we will familiar about that. You need to sign in this Power BI. Remember that your account should be private domain, not Gmail, not Yahoo, not any global type of the accounts. Okay, you need to a private company and private limited accounts to get familiar about what is going on the Microsoft site after the publication of your dashboard. Okay, the options are there when you need to just do some extra stuff on the options. We need to just click here, and in the upcoming days we will also click on this option to familiar about that how many options are there, and you will familiar about that. For example, I just click on it and these options are available. Time to time we will familiar about that what are these options. For example, if I just want to change the data load option, similarly scripting, Python scripting, R scripting, privacy, security, update data, and we need to just one by one we need to follow this one. Okay, when you just click on the blank page actually open here, at the starting I just showed you a blank one. When you click on it, it will this screen will also be showing. Okay, the first screen where the statement here add data to your report is present, it's called actually a report view, which means that when you visualize any data in a form of the graph, it will showing here. Okay, but at the starting it shows that import data from Excel, which means that when you click on it, you can import data from the Excel. If you want to import data from SQL Server, you need to click on it, paste data into a blank table, which means when you click on it, you can make the table. Remember that, huh? Or if you want to use a sample data, which is allowing you to use Power BI, you need to just click on it. Okay, so this is screen called a tape report view. Okay, remember that these all options we will use one by one. Okay, it's called a report view. There is another one is called a table view. When you import the data, you will just click on it to see your table. Okay, the next one is model view. If there is a relationship available in the tables, different number of the table, it will show the hierarchy, the structure of the table in the form of the relationship. And the last option here is called a DAX command, data analysis expression, as like the formulas of Excel, but not accurately like a formula. It's complete expression here. By using the data analysis expression DAX, you can customize your columns, your raw, your table in a form of the formulas. Okay, we will use this thing as well as coming days. Similarly, on the right hand side, there is a data option. When you click on it, if you import any type of the data, it will showing here. Okay, the structure, the columns name. And the next one is a visualization. How many type of the visualization are there? It will just showing here. And after that, the dotted get more visualization. If you click on it, get more visuals from, you need to just log in again and you will familiar about more 100 of the visualization, more than 100 visualization are there on the Microsoft site. So you can also import these kind of the visualization in Power BI to use this one. Okay, similarly, when you import any kind of the visualization, it will allow you to format your data, which means that changing the color, changing the bar and other stuff. This is the option. Now, another one is a filter. As the name suggests, when you just filter out the result in a visualization, you may use this filter option. We will use this option in coming days as well. So at the top one, this is the tab: Home, Insert, Modeling, View, Optimize, and Help. In every tab, there is a different and unique number of the option, as like the MS Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. Okay, and if you want to just make it collapse, you need to just click this arrow sign up. It will just hide the data, and when you click it again, it will show. Right? Okay. So this is the intro part. Similarly, on the bottom left side, you can see that it's allow you to show a desktop layout. And if you want to show the same layout in a form of the mobile, you need to click on it. Okay. And just need to close it with a mobile view. And now there is different number of the pages you can add it. Just click on the plus sign, different number of the pages, or it's called a dashboard, is going to click on it, add on it, and you can just double click on it to make it change. As like the Excel, I'm just writing here my dashboard. Okay. Similarly, you can change 2, 3, and so on. Okay, let's start from the first option, how you can import the data in Power BI. Okay, here it is the data which I'm going to use on my Power BI. This is a dummy data, and oftentimes when you observe any kind of the tutorials or lecture, they are starting using a very bulk form of the data, and it is very confusing at the time of the learning. So that's why we will start the Power BI from the very basic type of the data, and in future coming days we will use a professional way of the data and in the project as well. But at the starting, we need a very basic kind of the data to understand, and you can make by yourself as well. Okay, after that we will use to download different professional data as well. So there are 2, 4, 6 number of the columns. 6 number of the columns are there, and 12 number of the rows are there, including the heading, the roll number, name, degree, program, duration, father income or the parent income, and the date of the admission are there. Okay, so this is the Excel extension file. Power BI allow you to use different number of the kind of the extension files separately, like PDF file, CSV file, Excel, SQL, Oracle, and so on. So I'm just save this file. This name of the file is university.xlsx file. Just come here on the Power BI. There is a first option, import data from Excel. The same option is also available there, Excel workbook. And the third option, click on the get data and work Excel workbook. These 3 options allowing you to get data from the Excel. Use one of them. I just click on this option. Okay. When you click on it, you need to go to the destination where your data present, and this is my data university, and just click on it. When you just click on it, it will take few seconds to just show you the preview of your data when you click on the sheet. How many sheets are there in your Excel workbook? Only one. So that's why it's showing you a 1. If there is more than 1, it will show you a different number. How many you need to just check on it. It will just go to the preview option. Okay. And we need to use this here 2 options. Load data and transform data. Load, which means that you will just load this data and import here. Okay, if you want to make changes on it in a form of the, for example, normalization, standardization, or make it more cleaning the data, you need to click on the transform data. We will familiar about the transform data in future, but this time I just click on the load data. Okay, after the loading, this data, it will showing on the right hand side where the data option is present. I need to just wait. And here it is, the university data is present. You need to just click on the right angle side, and all the number of the columns are present here with respect to the type of the data. Okay, now at the starting, I just explained you, when you click on the table view, the same university data showing in a form of the table. Here it is. Okay, now if I just click on the model view, here you can see that there is only one table, so that's why it's showing number of the attribute in a form of the UML diagram. Okay, what is UML? That's all about the data structure, the database system. So if there is more table are there, it will show also the relationship if there is present. We will familiar in future as well. So the first thing is done here. We import the data. Now this time to get familiar about the first number of the graph is stack bar chart. I just click on it. When I just click on it, the stack bar chart is just visualized here blank. This is the option. Here you can see that the focus mode. When you click on the focus mode, actually it's maximized on the screen, which means that you can easily drag and drop the options, number of column over there to visualize your data. Okay. When you just take this visualization, it just enable few option here at the bottom. Y-axis, X-axis, legend, small multiple, which means that which column you want to show in a Y-axis. Okay. For example, I want to show the father income in the Y-axis. Okay. Just drop this one And the degree programs I need to show in a x-axis. I just dropped this one as well. And when I just dropped it, okay, remember that it's all about your understanding which column should be placed in a y-axis, which column is showing in a x-axis. Okay, for example, I just drag it and drop here, and drag degree and drop here. Okay, it will showing this form, and this is the right format with respect to my column. When I just drop here degree program, it show in the form of the y-axis and father income in the form of the x-axis, and we can easily understand that which is the right father income or the parent income with respect to their children enrolled in a degree program. So we can say that there is a more number of the psychology students are there whose father income are more than with respect to the CS program or the electronics program. Okay, that is just a understanding of the data set with respect to the column. Okay, by the way, it's all about you, which type of the columns you want to show up in a visualization. It's all about you. Okay, the two columns we understand, x-axis and y-axis here. The legend attribute. The legend attributes actually as like the same in Excel. For example, you want to show up legend on the top to understand which color indicate which particular student or the number of columns. So I want to show a name with respect to the legend. I just drop the legend attribute inside it, and when I just drop it, look at this one, the name of the all student in the colors, and you can easily understand that, for example, the dark blue color belongs to Ali, and just here you can see that this is the beauty of the Power BI. When I just hover on it, it will just show the tooltip. Actually, it's a default tooltip. I will show more tooltip after that. It will just show the beauty of the Power BI. When I just hover on it, it will show me what is the name of the student, what are the income of the particular student's father, and what is the degree program he or she enrolled. Okay, so this is the beauty, including the attribute. Similarly, the small multiples, we will understand the small multiples after that. This is the tooltip. By the way, when I just hover, it will show some help. So if you just drop any columns additionally in a tooltip, if I just drop a duration here and just hover it, you can see that the another attribute duration 4 here at the last is added. It's a tooltip. Actually, this icon at the right box in which all the information is written, it's called a tooltip. So if you want to show some information on a tooltip as like this, so you need to just drop here. Okay, tooltip. Now, similarly, if you want to break down your graph in a form of the small multiples, which means that all this complete graph is going to divide into a small multiples graph with respect to some specific column. For example, this time I'm just dropping by roll numbers here. Just drop roll number in a small multiple. So this one graph is going to break down with respect to the roll number. Let's see. I just drop it. Look at this one. This is the first roll number 1230. This student belongs to BSCS program, and this is individual graph. Same for the 1231, 1232, 1233, and so on. All the students' graph are going to break down into a small chunks and a small type of the graph. If there is a requirement in future to break down this graph into a small multiples, so you may use this one. Otherwise, just cross this one to cancel out. So this is all about the second tutorial in which we understood that how to structure and understand the complete layout. It's look like the Power BI. What are the options on the Power BI initially, how you import the Excel data, how to use a stack bar chart, whereas a lot of the other option is also present there. We will familiar in the upcoming session. So stay in touch for more update, more tutorials, more lesson about the Power BI to behave and work as a professional in future. Stay in touch. We will familiar the more thing in upcoming days. Don't forget to subscribe the channel.